Okay, we are going to do some sideline work. And this has been running a little bit. Okay. So let's start out laying on our primary concavity, if you know where that is. We're going to stretch your bottom arm out, flat on the floor. Your head lays down on top of that. And you're going to start out with that top leg straight, bottom leg bent. And just allow those bottom ribs to fall down towards the floor. Reach your top arm up towards the ceiling and try and reach for something that's a little bit too far away. You're going to exhale and lift that leg up to hip height. And inhale, lower. And exhale and lift. Inhale, lower. Let's keep our knee and our toes pointing forward. And you're reaching for something that's a little bit too far away with your hand. It opens up another little curve that you might have up top. And inhale, lower. And lift it back up. You're going to bend your knee and tap the knees together. Flex through the foot and press that leg slightly back behind you. So rotate in, tap the knees, flex through the foot and press that leg slightly back. So you will kind of connect to your glute and your hamstring there as you press that leg back. And inhale. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, tap. Exhale, press. Good, 2 more times. And last time. Good, now keep that leg stretched out. You're going to reach your arm overhead, inhale. And exhale, circle that arm down towards the hip. So your palm is facing forward, you're reaching the arm overhead. And then down to the hip. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale, return. Good, 2 more times. You should feel a lot of work happening in the side of the seat. And 1 more time, inhale. And exhale, lower, good. Lower that leg and tap it out. And just rotate the feet up and down a few times. Now you're going to prop up onto that bottom elbow. So your elbow is directly under your shoulder, not too far out overhead. And since we're on our primary concavity, you don't want to overly lift up into that curve because that's just kind of promoting that same shape. So just allow yourself to relax a little bit into that curve or out of it, so to speak. But try to stay strong and supported through that bottom elbow. So now we're going to rotate the knee and lower it back down. You can look down at that bottom elbow if your neck is getting tired. I feel okay. And exhale, rotate and lower. Rotate and lower and rotate. Good, 2 more. And last time, now keep that leg rotated open. You're going to extend that lower leg and then bring it back together. Extend and fold it back in. So you're staying still through the hips, pulling back through the belly button. As you extend that lower leg, oh boy. 2 more times. And last time. Good, and fold it back in. Now you're going to straighten out the top leg, lift the hips up. Reach this arm overhead. Reach this arm to the ceiling, and then reach it overhead. And reach it up. And overhead. And up. Pulling back through the center. And straight up. And overhead. Good. And overhead. 2 more times. And overhead. Okay, time for the other side. going to be laying on our primary convexity, if you know what that is. So that's my right side. I don't know what side is for you. So if that is the side that you're on, you want to keep those bottom ribs a little bit lifted away from the floor and reach your top arm the whole way overhead. And lift your leg up to hip height, exhale, and inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower. And now the next one, keep the leg lifted, tap the knees together, flex through the foot, and press it slightly back. Relax the foot, tap, and press it back. And tap, flex and push, and tap. Good. And press it back. You have 3 more. And 2. And last one. Now you're going to keep that leg back and circle your arm down towards the hip. Are your bottom ribs still lifted from the floor? So you have a little slight lift. You should be able to slide your hand under that bottom side of your ribs without too much trouble. And 2 more. And last time. Good. Lower that leg down. You're going to bend both knees, prop up onto your bottom elbow. And now you can lift up a little bit more into or out of your curve here. And you're just going to rotate the knee up and lower back down. So you want to make sure that you're not like, what is the right word I'm looking for? Using your feet too much to initiate this movement. You really want to engage the side of the hip to open the knee and back down and open and lower and open. Good. And open, and now you're going to extend that lower leg and bring it back in. And extend. This side is a little harder because we already kind of worked it. So when you're laying on your other side, this bottom hip was working to stabilize so that you didn't fall over. Good. You have 3 more. And 2. And 1 more time. Good, and close the knees. Now straighten out that top leg. You're going to lift the hips, and you're going to reach that arm straight up, and then overhead. And straight up from the shoulder, and overhead. Pulling back slightly through the abdominals. Make sure your shoulders are squared forward, your hips are squared forward. Good. And reach, inhale, and reach. 2 more, each way, last time. Good, lower it down, and you're just going to come up onto your knees. We're going to do a quick little stretch here. I want you to bring one leg out to the side, bring your hands down onto the floor, and you're going to rock a little bit forward, and then shift your weight back. And rock it forward. And shift it back. Inhale forward. Pull back through the belly button to shift it back. Nice job. Okay, slide that leg in and straighten out the other side. So I'm kind of on the inside of my foot here. Inhale, press it back. And exhale forward. You can really do whatever breath pattern you want here. Just make sure you're not holding your breath. Good. And rock it back. Nice job. And rock it it back, center yourself, bring that leg in.